Wedding itself is a capital intensive project, trust me. While setting up a home as well is also another capital intensive project. So you know that planning a wedding also means that you're about to going to live in another home, another house, and all that. So it will be very important for you to set up that home in such a way that you will have comfort and safety. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Family Life with Florence. Today we'll be looking at another topic, and that is essential household items for married life. Number 9, rechargeable lamps. Now, if you live in a place like Nigeria where I live, it's very important because it's not every time that we do have light. There are sometimes there won't be light, sometimes there will be light and all. So if you have a rechargeable lamp, you'll be able, not one, at least maybe two, from 2 upward. It's good for you to have rechargeable lamps so that whenever there is light, you just recharge it. Do you understand? And when there's no light, you can make use of it. Even if you have a generator and all that, sometimes in the middle of the night, maybe you just need to do one thing or the other, and want to go to the toilet or something, and there's no light. Will you go outside to go and on your generator? No, you just switch on the lamp and all that, to use whenever you want. You need light and all. So this is very important for you to know. The 10th item that I want to share with you is a can opener and bottle opener. Now, as irrelevant or simple as this might seem, they are very, very essential in the home. If you have a visitor and you have probably you have got them a bottle drink or something, you won't be expecting a visitor to be using maybe his or her teeth to open something, or maybe helping them to use you using your teeth to open it for them or something. That's not right at all. So it's good for you to have, and all these things are very cheap. The can opener or the bottle opener, they are very cheap. So ensure to have them. Do you understand? It's very, very important. The can opener will help you with the things, the food that come in cans, like maybe canned tomato or maybe canned vegetables and things like that. Of course, you may want to use your knife. I can do that as well. You may want to use your knife to open these cans, but you and I know that that's not the safest means. So ensure to get can opener and bottle opener. Number 11 is kettle. Now, this comes in, it may be a manual one or an electric one. It depends on you, but ensure to have a kettle. You know what? Sometimes the weather may be cold and you want to use maybe warm water to bath or something. You can't be using pot, to put water on fire, because no matter how clean you wash a pot, if you put water inside and you boil that water, you see that sometimes the pepper will still be there and it will be irritating your skin and all. So it's not good for you to be using pot to put water on fire and all that. So you will need kettle. It's very, very important. Number 12, grater and blender. Now, the grater, it comes in a manual. It comes as a manual grater, and it's very, very important. It's even cheap. It's not that costly. You can easily get it in the market and all. You will need it, to grind your tomato, pepper, onion, and all that. Once you don't need it to be very smoothly grinded. Do you understand? So it's very good because you can use it anytime you want to press stew or something. And also, you'll be needing blender as well, because sometimes you might need that thing to be very smooth. Maybe you want to grind melon, or maybe you want to ensure that the tomato is very well, grinded very smoothly and all. So you will need that one as well. And of course, there are commercial grinders, outside that you can easily go and grind your things with them. But sometimes you may want to grind something maybe around that 5 a.m. or something. No commercial grinder will have opened their shop at that time. Do you understand? So it's very, very important, for you to have these essential household items, before you get married. It will just make married life so easy, so smooth running and fun for you. Number 13, wall clock and mirror. Now, it's very important for you to have a wall clock. Number 1, it decorates the living room for you. Maybe it's just inside the living room. If you don't want to put it inside all the rooms, at least inside the living room, you should have a wall clock there. It shows that people that are living inside the apartment are mature people. Do you understand? A visitor can't just come in and they want to check the time and they are just looking around and they can't find a wall clock. Do you understand? I know that your phone can do that for you. Your research can give you the time, but it's just a mature thing to put a wall clock in your living room. Also, it also decorates the living room as well, because it comes in different shapes and colors and all. Then a standing mirror. You need a big mirror. I know that you may have a small mirror in your bag or on your purse or something, but it can't do what a standing mirror, a big mirror, can do. Do you understand? And of course, because you have have a spouse that can check you out does not necessarily mean that what's it called, they will always be there or something, because sometimes your spouse may be very busy, maybe you're all trying to rush out or something, you know. So it's good for you to have a, or probably your spouse is not even around. Do you understand? So it's good for you to have a standing mirror that you can use to check yourself out and everything, you know, adjust your color and everything, you, of course, before going out. So this is very important for you to have these two as well. Number 14, foot mat and bath mats. Now, it's very important for you to have a bath mat, you know, something that you can use to clean up the water, you know, under the soles of your feet as you finish bathing. Because if you don't have that, you just be, you know, you just make everywhere to be wet, maybe your whole bedroom to be wet and all that, and another person may even sleep and all. So it's very, very important, you know, for you to have a bath mat and also a foot mat as well. Especially during rainy season, if you're coming from inside the rain or something, or you have a visitor that are coming from inside the rain, they may bring in, you know, mud and dirty things inside your house and all. But if you have a foot mat, they'll be able to clean up their feet and all that before coming into your apartment. So it's very, very important. You know, it even show that you are prepared. You know, you actually entered marriage prepared, because when people come in and you don't have any foot mat, you know, in front of your entrance door and everything, it just doesn't, you know, speak well about you. Number 15, fanciful plates and glass cups. Now, you are right inside your house, and of course you are free to use anything you want to use to eat. You can use plastic plates to eat, you can use plastic spoons to eat or something. It's all, they are just inside your own home and all that. But of course you can't have a visitor and you'll be serving them with some kind of plates that are not just all right. So it's good for you to have fanciful plates that, you know, that shows that you actually entered marriage prepared. Trust me, this is Africa. And maybe in other countries they might not really mind, but people just, you know, try and look at it that, oh, you don't even have beautiful plates to use to serve visitors and all that. Do you understand? So it's good for you to have fanciful plates and then also glass cups. You know, it shows that you honor the people that have come to visit. Maybe they are your parents-in-law, maybe they are in-laws, or maybe they are friends and all that. So it's very, very important for you to have fanciful plates and glass cups. Something is that some of these things will also come in as gifts during your wedding, but you know, you also have your own, at least something that can serve like 5 people, so that the ones that come in as gifts, you know, add them together and then you have plenty, you know, that you can use maybe during occasion or something. So it's very important for you to have your own, at least something that can serve like 5 people at the same time. Number 16, food storage containers. Now you need this buckets, you know, they come in like maybe like buckets or bowls that have lids. It must have cover, you know, lid, it must. Now these are where you'll be putting storing your food stuff, your raw food stuff, like maybe rice, beans, gari, your yam flour and things like that inside. So they are very, very important for you to have as well. Number 17, kitchen utensils. Now I intentionally left this as the last point because I want to explain some things to you under it. Now this is what I will advise you to do. Try and get a notebook and a pen, and then list out everything that you have in your parents' kitchen. If you're not living with them, you can travel. If it's a place that you can travel to, you know, to go and get another. Write out everything that they have, you know, in their kitchen. And if you're living with them, that's fine. Write out everything they have in their kitchen, because you know what? Once you can reproduce that, you will have everything you need in your kitchen, you know, for the smooth running of, you know, your kitchen activities and all. That's all you need. I don't want to start mentioning, okay, buy pot, buy spoon, buy frying pan, buy this. No, just write out everything that you have in your parents' kitchen, because they have been using it, you know, that kitchen for years and all that. And if you can't have access to that, maybe if you have any couple that you can access their kitchen and all that have been living together for years, you know, write out everything they use in their kitchen and then go and reproduce that. Trust me, that's all you need. But now, for the sake of emphasis, ensure to get pots you can use to cook for like 5 people as part of your pot. Get small pots as well, but don't just get small pots alone. There are some pots that, of course, you can cook for just 2 people and all that, and maybe because you know that you are just 2 that are just starting. But that still doesn't mean that, you know, you shouldn't get a kind of pot that can cook for like maybe 5 persons at the same time. Because if you are just about cooking or something, and then maybe 3 of your husband's friends come around, or maybe 3 of your siblings, or your husband's siblings, or your parents-in-law, how will you be able to do that? You have to cook inside 2 pots because you want to feed 4 people, or you want to feed 5 people. So it's good for you to have small pots, but also have at least a pot that can, you know, cook for like 5 people at the same time. Do you get? So just try and write out everything that you have inside that kitchen. Write it out and then go and buy everything. Trust me, you will have everything that you need, for all the cooking activities and all that you need in your home. So this is where I'll be stopping as far as this video is concerned. Until I see you again next Tuesday, have a great day, a great week, and a great life. Bye.